Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel as we go over a what if scenario regarding what if Ventress as a bounty hunter was hired to kill Ahsoka Tano after being blamed for the bombing of the Jedi Temple. We begin this fanfiction right after Ahsoka's trial after Chancellor Palpatine convicted her for the bombing of the Jedi Temple. The events follow with Ahsoka escaping custody to go deep into the lower levels of Coruscant to find answers on who is framing her for these attacks. Palpatine sees this escape as an opportunity to bring Anakin closer to the dark side. If he could hire a bounty hunter that is strong enough in the Force to easily be able to kill Ahsoka Tano. Anakin would then blame the Jedi Council for Ahsoka's death for not believing her when she said that she was being framed for these accusations. Anakin would either leave the Jedi Order or seek guidance from someone that he trusted even more than Kenobi. Palpatine was always like a father figure towards Anakin ever since he was a young boy just starting his training at the Jedi Temple. Palpatine would teach Anakin more about the dark side of the Force and how it could make him more powerful than any Jedi could possibly imagine. This would give Anakin all the knowledge he needed to get revenge against the Jedi Order. All that Palpatine needed to do was find a bounty hunter who could complete this mission. Asajj Ventress at this moment has no ties to the Separatists after being betrayed by Count Dooku. She now works as a bounty hunter. Palpatine knows that if he could convince Ventress to kill Ahsoka, he would reveal to Ventress the location of where Count Dooku is so that she can finally get revenge towards her old master. Palpatine finds Ventress near the underworld of Coruscant and tells her that he has a job for her. Asajj Ventress at this moment doesn't know that Palpatine is indeed a Sith Lord. He tells Ventress that if she could kill Ahsoka and make it look like that she was the one that bombed the Jedi Temple, that he would finally reveal the location of where Count Dooku is, so that she can finally get the revenge she deserves towards her old master. She tells Palpatine that she has no more ties to her former master and that she enjoys the solitude of life. Palpatine then reminds her of all the Night Sisters that died on Dathomir because of Count Dooku by sending General Grievous to kill everyone she once loved. Rage and pain comes back to Asajj Ventress as she remembers seeing all of her Night Sisters dead on the ground. Ventress tells Palpatine that she would do it. Palpatine then gives her a comlink to report back to him when she completes her mission. Anakin is the only Jedi who believes Ahsoka and is trying to find her. As he is looking for clues to where she may have gone, he comes across a pair of handcuffs on the ground. These are the same handcuffs that Ahsoka was wearing during her trial. Anakin knows that he is getting closer to Ahsoka as he can feel their connection with the Force. Ahsoka feels the same tremor in the Force. She is tired of feeling alone in this fight and needs someone by her side that trusts her. Ahsoka gets closer and closer until she sees a red lightsaber from Asajj Ventress. Ahsoka is at a complete disadvantage against this former Sith apprentice of Count Dooku's. Ventress tells her, "You've been busy, very busy here of late." Ventress starts striking Ahsoka down with her lightsaber. Ahsoka does her best to block the strikes with her lightsaber. Ventress gets tired of Ahsoka dodging her lightsaber strikes and unleashes so much force to lift Ahsoka off the ground and throw her towards a wall. Ahsoka hits her head on the wall, causing her to lose consciousness, and Ventress sees this as the perfect opportunity to complete her mission. After completing her mission, Asajj Ventress takes out her comlink that Palpatine gave her and contacts him, letting him know that the job has been done. Palpatine tells her to meet in the works on the outskirts of Coruscant to receive more information on where to find Count Dooku. Anakin finally gets to Ahsoka, but it's too late, as he sees her body lying on the ground. Anakin, filled with anger and loss towards Ahsoka. Anakin always thought of Ahsoka as a younger sister and trusted her more than he trusted Obi-Wan. Anakin then sees Asajj Ventress talking to somebody, but can't tell who it is. As Anakin jumps down to confront Ventress, she turns off the comlink. Anakin tells Ventress, "You will pay for what you just did." Ventress and Anakin have faced many times throughout the Clone Wars, but this duel was different. Anakin has now tapped into the dark side of the Force to get full revenge towards Asajj Ventress for Ahsoka's death. She is completely caught off guard with Anakin's new powers. Asajj Ventress tries to get away, but Anakin pushes Ventress against the wall, just like what she did to Ahsoka. Anakin begins to use the Force to choke Ventress up in the air. He begins to crush Ventress's body piece by piece as her organs begin to stop functioning. She dies within seconds of this attack. Anakin goes over to Ahsoka as her body goes cold. Anakin always knew that Ahsoka was innocent. Anakin knows that he must find out who was truly behind these attacks to finish what Ahsoka started. Anakin saw Ventress talking to someone through the comlink about where to meet up after she has completed her mission. Whoever hired Ventress wanted her to go to the works after she completed her mission. I wanted to let you guys know that in my fanfiction that Anakin already knows about Padme's death, and we know that Anakin will do whatever it takes to stop her from dying. This will make more sense towards the end of the fanfiction as Anakin begins to go over to the works, waiting to see who is expecting Asajj Ventress. Anakin lands his speeder as he sees a familiar face in Chancellor Palpatine. Anakin asks the Chancellor, "What are you doing here? Were you the one that hired Ventress to kill my Padawan?" Anakin, full of hatred, ignites his lightsaber towards Palpatine. Palpatine is so strong and quick with the Force that he's able to avoid Anakin's charge and holds Anakin to the ground using the Force. With his other hand, he unleashes an immense amount of Force lightning towards Anakin. Palpatine responds, "Anakin, I didn't want it to come to this. I wanted to keep Ahsoka alive, but your attachment to her made you weak. The Jedi Council has been holding you back ever since you were a 9-year-old boy. I have seen what you can do when tempted with the dark side of the Force. Together, we can learn the secrets of the dark side to save your wife Padme from certain death." Anakin is stunned to hear that Palpatine knows that Padme is his wife. He just lost his Padawan and will do whatever it takes to make sure his wife doesn't have the same fate. Anakin kneels in front of Palpatine, telling him, "I will do whatever you ask to help me save Padme's life." So we took this story down a different path that it could have gone in two completely different directions. Personally, for me, after the Jedi Council did not believe Ahsoka for not bombing the Jedi Temple, nobody but Anakin believed that Ahsoka was innocent. When Ahsoka died, Anakin wanted full revenge towards the Jedi. Anakin no longer had any faith towards the Jedi. Not only have they been holding him back all these years of training, but he has had to keep his marriage a secret from the Jedi Masters that he once trusted. Whenever Anakin meets Palpatine in the works, he is frustrated at Palpatine. Ultimately, he is still mad at the Jedi Order for not believing Ahsoka in the first place, for abandoning her. Palpatine tells him that together they could achieve death to stop his wife from dying and not to have the same fate as Ahsoka. Truly, I think he would have taken this offer to save his wife and then the events will follow in Revenge of the Sith. Let me know down in the comments which direction you would have taken this story. Would Anakin join Palpatine to get revenge against the Jedi, or would he have fought Palpatine to the death for sending Asajj Ventress to kill Ahsoka? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.